In this video we're going out and about in and around Quesada, and then at the end we've got some details of some of the insurances and expenses that we've had to pay recently to remain here on our NOVs. Hope you enjoy it. Hello, we're Neil and Sue, recently retired and now living in Spain. Join us as we explore this colourful and exciting country. Sue's gone back to the UK for a few days, so I thought I'd take a walk up and around the top end of Quesada, up past Harry's Bar. There's a lookout that looks out all over the plain behind Quesada. These houses here have got a fantastic view from their solariums and the top floors, looking out over the plain. This is a great place to go for a walk. It's really only a couple of minutes off the main spine road leading up from the town centre of Quesada up to the Harry's Bar area, if you know where that is. You just take a left off there and then it brings you to this magnificent walk along the edge on the side of the hill. Oh, that's Sue just calling me. Let's see what's happening. Hello.
Hello, did you ring me?
No, I looked at my phone and then it looked like you were ringing me.
Oh, no, it's fine.
If you ignore the pylon, you get a view all over the whole of the surrounding area. All the way around there, and that's Santa Pola, and way in the distance. Okay, let's keep going round. Back on the back road again. If you follow on here, the calle Costa Canaria. They still take you round the very outside. Here still have magnificent views. Looking out towards Orihuela and the mountains in the background. You don't get a much better view than that. Apart from maybe from our solarium. We got a little bit closer to the lakes and you can see the sea really quite easily. And there we are, back on the Avenida Costa Azul, the main spine road leading up from Quesada town centre up to and past Harry's Bar. There we are, and that's Harry's Bar just on the right there. They do a magnificent curry buffet on a Wednesday. As much as you can eat curry, which is pretty nice. We've been there once, but it was in summer last year and it was absolutely boiling hot and absolutely packed, so quite soon after they'd started it and every man and his dog was in there. It was way too hot, but we'll have to go back again another day. This has to be the ugliest set of apartments in Quesada, and it's right on big property, right at the very top, with probably the best views, and it's Oh, it's like something out of the 1950s in communist Eastern Europe. Disgusting. What on earth were they thinking of? And this is the view you always see if you watch A Place in the Sun when they're featuring Quesada. You've got the Med there. You've got Guatemala right in front there. Tabarca Island. You can just see, I can just see it anyway, in the distance. Santa Pola. And just over there you can see Alicante. You can certainly see the castle. And all the way around Elche and all the towns between Alicante and Torrevieja. A bit hard to see, but it's just about where my finger is, I think. Just about there. You can see the three crosses. What a view. Fly, my beauty, fly. We don't have a bin collection in Spain, so we've got to take all our rubbish and separate it all at street side collection. So there's paper and cardboard, glass, plastics and tin cans, and then like a black bin where you can put all the rubbish that doesn't fit into any other categories. Not on Quesada High Street is Big Shopping, a massive Chinese market, hardware and lifestyle store selling everything from pots and plants to clothes and homewares. Let's go in and see what they've got. And all the garden things there with pots way in the corner, compost, pebbles. Loads and loads of stationery, crafting stuff. Oh, and look what we found here. What are you looking for?
All our will stuff in. Now we've got them.
Folders to keep our wills in. Nice. hope you've got ones with padlock on it.
Expensive here. €6.
But that's a posh one. Do you need one handle?
No.
Every kind of hook and screw and nail you can imagine. A load of wool and stuff. If you're into knitting. A load of sewing stuff. And here's where you get all the artwork you see in the apartments for sale in A Place in the Sun. They get them all from the local Chinese shop. We're here in big shopping today because we need some more beer glasses. We seem to have broken a few in the last couple of months. And every kind of plastic tub and container and bin you could ever imagine. Sue says they're much cheaper here than in the UK. Sue needs gardening gloves. To be a hand model? Oh, definitely. Oh, I like the look of those. All different sizes of paella pans. Little baby ones. Even massive one. Loads of lamps. Something I never thought I would need, but I actually got. A warning on my coffee machine the other day to say I needed to descale it. And a small selection of food for expats from all countries.
You could really spend that.
$5.99 for a dairy milk? I don't think so. Paxo. Coleman's cooking sauces.
That's what I was looking for the other day. Mint sauce. Isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's a good range of Asian type flavours. There's a satay, that's one you like. Dolmio, Lloyd Grossman. Away from Quesada High Street, behind big shopping, is this rather nice park. There's also an adults exercise park and a kids playground. Panache Hair and Beauty, where Sue goes to get her hair cut, is just above Sabadell Bank, and then the entrance is just round the corner, just round that, down the side of Santander. Sue, of course, doesn't need any beauty treatments, but she does need a haircut. Sue's going to go and get her hair cut at Panache Hair and Beauty in Quesada, and the entrance for that is not on High Street, it's just up the side. Bye, see you in an hour. I'll be at the coffee shop. In this square, off the High Street of Quesada, there's this little car park where you can find quite a few different shops and bars and things, but it's also home of the famous chop shop where you can get all different British cuts of meat. Nice pasties, sausage rolls, and odds and ends to go with your Sunday roast. There's a good cat and dog charity there. That's where we took quite a few of the things that we didn't want to keep when we, noisy, when we moved into our apartment. Hasn't got any patience, has he?
It's been mad out here this morning.
Has it?
It's been arguments and all sorts. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I think it's the car there's parked in the wrong place, that little sill. That little Peugeot's parked in the wrong place. It's blocking everybody off, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah.
Also, just off this little square, you've got the ASA insurance office and Mulberry Indian restaurant. We haven't been there, but we've read reports that it's meant to be quite good. And here also, you've got the With Love shop, which you can use for lots of different things, including getting your British passport renewed, sorting out your Spanish driving license. It does photocopying and also photographs for all your different Spanish IDs. You know, for your TIE card or your driving license, they need different sizes. It's also where you can arrange to have your mail redirected to if you want to. We do that very occasionally. We just pay per delivery for it. While Sue's having her haircut, I'm going to go and have a coffee and a cake, of course. I found this nice little coffee shop just on the side street opposite Don Carlos. It's Calle Sola, is it? Just off the high street here, there's a Belgian bakery which does a really nice range of cakes and sandwiches and things, and very nice coffee too. So, this is my little routine when Sue goes for a haircut. I come into one of the coffee shops and have a cake and a nice cafe con leche, and I'll bring my Kindle with me. How good is that? This is the post office in Quesada. It's not on the high street, but it's just on the service road that runs heading towards Bennyhofer. That's the Urban Coast Cafe up there. We went in there for something, didn't we? Was it just a coffee or something, or a drink? It's relatively, yeah, it's relatively newly open there. And there's Quesada Fish and Chips, very famous fish and chip shop. Everyone says it's the best around. It's the entrance to Urban Coast Cafe, just next to Quesada Bowling. We're going into the Yorkshire Linen Company shop to look for some cushion covers. Elite Fitness Gym. That's where Sue goes to her Pilates on Wednesday mornings, and is it every second Saturday?
Yeah.
Mostly. It's been closed for a couple of weeks now because it's been having a nice refit, but actually reopened today. So Sue will be super excited about going to find out what all the changes are. Surely they could have thought up with a better arrangement at the end of this pavement. It's pylon, pole and electrical box. How on earth are you meant to get past on a pram or a wheelchair there? Oh, watch your head there! Blimey, that's dangerous, isn't it? That's about my nose height. Hazards on Quesada pavements. Talking about hazards on the Quesada pavement, this wire actually jumped out and bit me one night when we were walking home from the restaurant. Look at it. I took the skin completely off my shin. You can't see it at all because it's kind of hidden behind that palm tree when you're walking up to it. There's no cover or anything on it. I've still got the scar. I hope you enjoyed that little video. Not on the high street of Quesada, something a little bit different. Now that we've been here for over a year in Spain, we're having to renew some of the insurances and expenses that get due every year. Our apartment insurance was €269 for the year. Our car insurance is going to be €362 for the year. That's fully comprehensive with a €200 excess. Our health insurance is about €1,100 each for the year. We've also just applied for our NLV years 2 and 3 renewal, and that was €395 each, plus about €110 it was to get a Spanish translation of our bank accounts. Hope you enjoyed this little video, and we'll see you soon. Bye.